Hey guys, and welcome back to another one of my videos. I want to let you guys know that I think I may start kind of updating some top 5s and things from some of my older videos. Things I would change now, or even just the videos I think deserve to have sort of a facelift in both my narration and the editing and all that kind of thing. So first off, on our updated MediaByte videos, I think the one that makes the most sense to me to start with is the top 5 movies to start a love of film. So first off, this is not a top 5, I'm going to change that. It's not a top 5. So many videos, so many movies can fit into this sort of beginner's film club, but I wanted to take today and just sort of give you all a sort of checklist to dive into the different genres and things of that nature. So this won't be of a single genre or anything like that. I am going to try to specifically give you different varying genres, and so you can have a wide scope when it comes to film and just film loving and film history in general. Well, with that, let's jump into our first film. Something I want to make sort of crystal clear before we jump too far into this is that this is not a top 5. These movies are going to either really hit you and make you understand what makes people fall in love with film, and others are going to bore you potentially. But what I wanted to do is give you a wide range of films for you to look into and pick one which you like. That brings us to American Graffiti, the first film on our list. This film is sort of plot driven, but also it feels much more like a sort of a night in the life film. It's about the fact that there's this group of friends and it's the last night that they're all in their hometown, and they sort of just about just about the hijinks of that night. The film is set in the 1950s, there's drag racing, and a really awesome soundtrack. This is honestly an awesome film and one of my favorite movies I've probably ever seen. If you think you'll like movies that are sort of a very interesting night in the life film, this is a great place to start. If you like this, watch The Last Picture Show, kind of in the same vein, and they both kind of go well together. So this film is a great film from the 90s and has, again, an absolutely killer soundtrack. Basically, in this film, Forrest Gump is telling a woman on a park bench a story about his life. So it's basically Forrest Gump as he tells different things he has done throughout his life, going through different historical events that he was either the cause of or was there to see. This film is really funny and has some really heartwarming moments as well towards the end of the film. So if you like comedies with some really awesome scenes and some of the most quotable lines from the 90s probably ever, if you think you'll like this, I would probably watch this movie first out of anything in this list because it's kind of very easy to get into, and if you've never seen it, you'll love it probably without a doubt. So this is probably where I would start if you're looking for a good place to start on this list. So, Silence of the Lambs is an incredible film. It follows a woman named Clarice who is investigating a serial killer named Buffalo Bill. But while having to do that, they have to get the help of another fictional serial killer named Hannibal Lecter. That's probably honestly as far into the plot I would like to tell you because the film is awesome. I think if I was you, I would just try to watch it without knowing much about the film because of how cool the film is. It's more thriller than horror and not something you should just skip over if you don't know anything about this film, because more than likely, you will like this movie if thriller, more intense films are something you like. Okay, so you probably think I'm putting this into some sort of like musical category, which is not what this movie is. You've probably seen the scene of the man swinging around the pole while singing in the rain, which makes the movie look like a musical, but it is not. It is a film about the transition of film from the era of silent films to the era of sound. It's really honestly a great movie and one of the most interesting films about like the history of film, and honestly I think you should watch this if it seems at all interesting to you, but again, this is not a musical. This is probably the most dramatic film out of all the films on this list. There is a man who is on network TV and he slowly goes more and more insane. The film has one of the best monologues in popular cinema history, and I think the film's message about news networks and what it means to be on television is becoming more and more real. It's honestly a great film, and again, it's becoming better and better for you to watch it now as kind of what the messaging of the movie is. So thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you watch one of these films and love them, please leave a comment down below, and I hope this helps start you down a very long and fun journey into what movies have to offer you. If you want to keep up to date with us, you can follow anything and everything on the link tree down below. Thank you, please have a great one.